The first time I saw my own funeral, it was raining, the coffin was closed. The mourners were few, and yet, as the priest spoke my name, a strange chill ran through me. They were burying the wrong person, or maybe the right one. My name is Eleanor Gray, a historian of forgotten towns and erased maps. I've walked through ruins where the air still smelled faintly of fire, decades later, where silence was heavier than stone. But nothing I'd seen prepared me for the night. A past came looking for me. It began with an envelope, slipped under my apartment door without a sound. Inside was a single photograph. A cobblestone street lined with flickering gas lamps, shadows stretching long and skeletal. In red ink, across the bottom, someone had scrawled 2 words, "Come home." I didn't recognize the street, yet my hands trembled as if I did. I tried to find it, combing through archives and city records, but nothing matched. No map bore its name. And still, something in the tilt of the buildings, the wavering glow of the lamps, felt like memory. By morning, the photograph had vanished. In its place was a brittle newspaper clipping from 1894, its yellowed edges crumbling in my hands. It told of a fire that consumed the Gray residence and left no survivors. I tried to tell myself it was coincidence. Gray's not a rare name, but the pit in my stomach said otherwise. That night, as I brushed my teeth, I caught my reflection moving half a second too late. Its lips were shaping words, but the sound wouldn't come through the glass. I didn't decide to follow the pole. It decided for me. Roads I didn't recognize wound me out of the city and into a cold, unmarked nowhere. And there it was. The street from the photograph. Lamps burning with the steady patience of centuries. From one of the doors came muffled voices. I pushed it open. Inside, seated among strangers whose faces blurred like smeared paint, was me. Not quite Methys. Eleanor was dressed in the heavy black mourning clothes of the 19th century. She smiled as if we'd been apart for far too long. "You finally came back," she said. The strangers turned toward me, and their faces cleared. I knew each one. They were the people I'd studied, the names I'd traced through death records, the ones buried long ago. My other self reached into her coat and handed me a photograph. This time, it was my apartment. My own body laid inside it. "I've been filling in for you," she said softly. "It's time you took my place here." She stepped past me, into the night. I tried to follow, but the door slammed shut, and when I opened it again, the street outside had vanished into endless dark. The gas lamps are still burning. They never go out here, and neither do I.